Moving on, Arizona football hoping to build up their star quarterback with a LinkedIn-style approach. It wasn't long ago the football world was poking fun at last year's Heisman winner, Fernando Mendoza, for being active on the hiring website. And the Wildcats taking a more old-school networking approach with their gunslinger, Noah Fifita. Go ahead and take a look at this. The team handed out this resume at Big 12 Media Day earlier last week. It boasts a long list of Fifita's accomplishments as he heads into his fifth and final season with the Wildcats. He has some hype heading into the year. Fifita was named to the All Big 12 preseason team, hoping to build off what was a successful 9-win season last year. But if you ask Fifita, a Heisman would be great, but it's far from his only goal this year.
I think I got a great team around me. I think I got a great coaching staff that's been able to support me in so many ways. I think Coach Deggy's the best offensive coordinator in the country and the best offensive coordinator I've ever been around. So they allow that to be possible. The team I have allows that to be possible. But it's not about a Heisman campaign. This is about a Big 12 championship. This is about a Rose Bowl. And like I said, I think we have the people to go do it.
For what it's worth, FanDuel has Fifita at plus 10,000 odds to win the Heisman. That's good for 35th best in the nation. So far down the list, but we made the Mendoza comparison earlier. He was at plus 6,000 odds this time last year, and he ended up winning the trophy anyway, so no reason at all to think it's an impossible feat for Fifita. Looking to pull off one of the biggest wins in franchise history. Welcome back into sports, everyone. I'm Luis Lopez. The Tucson Sugar Skulls kicking off their journey towards a potential national championship. Of course, that game would be played right here in Tucson, but standing in their way, the one-seeded San Diego Strike Force. So are the Skulls still alive? To Oceanside we go. Jerome Johnson and the Skulls. First round of the playoffs here. They're taking on the Strike Force, down 13. How about Brandon Mackey punching this one in? You can make it 13-6 Strike Force there. San Diego would answer, though, 26 here in the second quarter, but here's Johnson continuing to make a major impact for this Tucson squad, taking on the entire field for a 45-yard touchdown run to the house. Skulls inching back to make it 23-13. The Skulls would be as close as 1 point away in this one. Down more here, though, and Johnson again doing what he does best, making an impact with his legs. Keeps Tucson in striking distance, now 37-28, but ultimately the one seed just too much for the Sugar Skulls tonight. 54-47 the final, and a dream second half to the year for Tucson coming to a close out in Oceanside. Mark, thank you. As mentioned earlier, New York on cloud 9 today following the Knicks' first championship in over 53 years. And among those fans riding high, our very own Kenny Dar. Kenny, first time in your life you've seen the Knicks do this. How does it feel, man?
It feels absolutely amazing. Look, congrats to the Canes in the NHL world. But as far as I'm concerned, until the next NBA season, it's going to be raining orange and blue skies, baby. Long time coming. A lot of great storylines out of that, too. And 29 other teams are going to try to dethrone us next year. So we're just going to relish in this moment for right now.
Yeah, definitely, and I'm sure the parade is going to be absolutely amazing as well. I believe it's set for Thursday, and New York was already a madhouse last night, so I could only imagine what that parade scene is going to look like.
Hey, look, NYPD is going to have their hands full, as if they already haven't to begin with.
All right, definitely. All right, Kenny, that's all the time we have for sports. We'll send it back to you.